Women in the priesthood is one of my favorite things to think about. If you have ever felt that the role of women in the gospel of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has been anything less than divine and extraordinary, please let me turn that on its head. Starting from the creation of the world, we know man is not without the woman and woman is not without the man. We are equal in the sight of God. Life as we know it literally could not exist without both a man and a woman. One of my favorite stories I've learned recently about the prophet Joseph Smith is that he could not obtain the plates until he was in the right company, which he was told was his wife, Emma. And he could not translate a word of the plates unless he was on good terms with his wife, Emma. And he said the church was not complete until the formation of the Relief Society. And I echo Sherry Dew when she says in her book, almost every opportunity I've had to learn and grow has been because of the church, not in spite of it. She goes on to explain some of the roles that women play in our church. We pray, preach, and expound scriptures from the pulpit in sacrament meeting. We lead, direct, and teach organizations for all women, young women, and children in the church. We teach classes in Sunday school to people of both genders and all ages. We officiate in priesthood ordinances for women in the temple, participate with male leaders in significant church councils on both local and general levels, and at age 19, we are eligible to preach the gospel on missions throughout the world. She continues, women hold all the administrative and teaching offices in the Relief Society, which is now one of the largest, oldest, and most influential women's organizations in the world. The world would have us believe that we are less than for not bearing the priesthood as men do, but our prophet teaches us that the heavens are just as open to women who are endowed with God's power, flowing from their priesthood covenants as they are to men who bear the priesthood. And as righteous, endowed Latter-day Saint women, you speak and teach with a power and authority from God. And if that's not enough, all throughout the scriptures we can learn of inspiring stories of faithful women who walked side by side with God in accomplishing many miracles. Priesthood power is not men's power. It's God's power, and every woman who participates in priesthood ordinances has direct access to that power. Women in God's kingdom are not to be the same as men, but we are to perfectly hold up and complement one another and fulfill our unique divine purposes that He has ordained exclusively for us women. I believe there is no better place for a woman to discover her true identity, gifts, and potential than in the gospel of Jesus Christ.